players here, Richard Munitz and John Klein, well-known players.
Richard from New York, and where's Klein from?
John Klein is from Maryland.
Okay. We're going to have XG available for some of the positions. We're not going to actually transcribe this match, but if we have time to set a couple of the positions up, we will to look at them if they're not playing too fast.
Not sure what the holdup is right now. We have, I believe that's John Klein on the top here, and Richard Munitz is on the bottom. So Richard Munitz is playing white. John Klein is playing black.
Okay, here we go, 5-4. With Klein winning the opening roll. Makes a new point.
3-2 for black.
Steps up and down, possibly.
Just runs.
One of the other
a lot
options.
Of plays. You can
down and
step
up.
Yeah.
So if you get pointed on, you get one of those anchors.
I don't mind either one of these plays.
They're probably close.
And then a split, I think, is pretty standard here.
Looks good. Excellent roll.
Now we're making the bar, right, instead of hitting 2 here?
I think so. When you haven't turned the cube, it's usually better to play the lighter play. And if you had turned the cube, to make the more aggressive play.
I think this is fair. All right, so we have a choice here. Which one we want to enter on?
You don't have a good ace if you come in on the 5. You populate new numbers that are good for your opponent if you come in on the 5 point and play to the other 5 or the bar. So here you probably just don't want the action.
You don't want to step up into 5 checkers on the 6 point.
5-1's going to come all the way around.
Yep. So John with the 2 point made has a very blitzy type of position. So I don't think that Richard is too keen to split.
Yeah, he's going to want to hit something before he splits probably, or roll a double to step up with both.
But he's going to step
he's doing
up.
it.
I might have thought about 13-11 or 13-9-8-6, not splitting.
Well, he gets rewarded for his brave play. Doesn't get pointed on the point that he wants to make. So if he gets hit here, he can just insta-anchor, and he'll be pretty happy.
If he can roll a 5, he's got a really good game.
And if he doesn't come in, it's probably over.
Right?
Probably even if he comes in, it's over.
He thinks if he comes in and doesn't anchor is what you're saying,
Yeah,
right?
if he doesn't anchor, it's probably over.
At least if he comes in, I think he's going to have to sit and think about it, at least for a second.
He's pretty far behind in the race now.
Okay.
So he got the anchor, and
he hit.
well,
he hits. Wow.
Which is right. Of course, he has to hit. He's so far behind in the race. And now he's going to get hit back.
Under pressure again. Wow. And then he just slides forward.
Looks good. So it's a pretty even game now again. Probably a slight favorite for white after that hitting twice and gaining so much ground in the race.
Yeah, I would definitely rather be white here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't want to leave a shot, right? We got a worse board, and we're basically winning if we can just bring the race home.
Wow, he keeps rolling boxes. This is really bad now. It's too many boxes.
I think I would double if I'm white. You got no checkers in play. I would double this. You?
Seems like a reasonable double, but I don't think I would ever pass. I don't think I would pass this. You're just too far ahead in the race, and
I would pass.
I don't think I would pass this. I didn't have time to put it in, but I think I would. This early in the match, I would take that cube and try to get that anchor and
And play a running game around.
play a running game. Yeah, I wouldn't. I definitely would have thought about it longer, and I lean towards taking those if my opponent hasn't made much yet,
And
and I'm way ahead in the
and
race.
black's plays are pretty easy compared to how white's going to have to play around the board
Correct.
too.
So he brings 2 down, the aggressive 4-3 play. Makes
And
2 new points.
Even when he's up 1-0 and he still brought 2 down, I wouldn't do that, but
He's
worked
getting
out.
rewarded for his bold play. Continues the prime. Good time to split to put pressure on the strip points.
Has to split here, right? Against
Mm-hmm.
against the butting prime.
So White wants to make an advanced anchor or make a new point right now or get out. That's a great
That's
roll.
a good roll. John looking for a 3. Okay. This is
This
what
is interesting.
I would do this
Yeah, I agree. You can make a 6 prime and then worry about your backman, right?
for sure.
You don't want to get attacked when you're trying to build. So you wouldn't want to split with the 4-2 there and end up getting attacked when you're still trying to build this prime.
Especially you don't want to split because the opponent has 5 and like 2 big stacks on 2 points, and you don't want to deploy those very easily looking for an attack versus a priming structure where you're flat, then you want to split.
6-5 is not his favorite.
I
I like doubling this.
would definitely cube. I would have thought about just slotting the 4-point. Why would you slot the deuce? You're rich.
It doesn't seem like the efficient point to slot, but maybe he didn't care because he was going to pass no matter what.
I guess
anyway,
so.
Right? Like if
Yeah.
he knew it was going to be a pass no matter what he did, maybe he thought if he put it on the weaker point, maybe he would hold off on the cube.
Yeah.
It
would've
probably
put
doesn't matter. It's probably a pass either way.
Yes. All right, 1-1.
5-3 makes a new point.
They're playing a little too quickly for our XG.
Yeah, that's
Right.
okay. Another 5-3, not his favorite, but he can come down and split.
I think that's reasonable. He's also thinking about hitting on the ace point. I
Which is-
see this a lot when
He does have the better board, so it does lean towards that play.
and it
And he gets
pays
rewarded.
off. So when your opponent has the man on the 24 and a man on the 18, it's right a lot of times to break that connection between the 2 checkers and hit on the ace point. How about hitting with the other 6, hitting the man on the outside and then bringing a man down 13-10? That's what I would have did.
I think they're close. I don't really have a strong lean towards either one. This is going to be a killer.
All right, so do we make the ace point,
Oh, no.
And hit?
I make the 4 and hit loose. And
leaving 2 blots?
I don't care. I'd rather try to make the 5-point and recirculate off the ace and not let them make the 4 or the 5-point.
I would go 6-7-1, and then hit this. This is my play.
Yeah, I would do it the other way. I would leave the 2 blots.
4-6. No, I thought he
It
rolled.
was cocked.
Okay.
4-6 again. So in the 1 game rollout, my play would have worked better. He would have danced. And I would have been doubling. I just try to, if I'm really in a dominant position, I'll take the risk to make the stronger points.
Okay.
Usually blitzing, it doesn't matter what points you make, but
That's why I would have made the ace and
this
only left
early,
1 block.
I would have gone for the stronger points to have a chance to get a cube from the roof if I get hit.
A lot of times I think, is this going to be a long game? And if so, then I want to make the better points. If I know I can end it quickly,
Then you don't care.
then I don't
Yeah.
care as much. But
So double threes.
so I would consider making the 5 point here and making the strong board and edging him off that anchor if he wants to, because your opponent has nothing.
Yeah, I'm definitely making the 5 point. I want the board. I want the board strong. So
Right? Yes, this is what I would do.
Yeah, this looks great. You want the volatility when you have a board this strong. You don't mind getting hit.
So we both agree with that play.
He's almost never going to hit him with a 4.
Right? That's
So,
the
like-
point. That's why you make it,
Well,
because you're
look
not going to
how
get
bad
hit.
6-6 is now for him. It's like, do you come off and lose your anchor? You really have to just go for it, right?
I think you come
and
off
it's
the
scary.
anchor. Yeah.
This play made 6-6.
He's actually
It's a
not in a
great
bad
roll.
position if he misses the 4.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
But if he gets hit, like, it's really bad.
This is the other play is a double basically. If white can cube if he makes the other play, I think.
Salute.
Excuse me.
All right, well, they're fooling around here. I can set this up.
I could also potentially see this and make. I'm allergic to great commentary. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm
2,
sorry.
3. 1 on the 8.
And the anchor for black.
He's still trying to decide on that. Okay, so he made that.
If you put it on the 4 point, we can see what's right.
I'll just go from here just so we can see what the count is. So it's the race is about even. After this roll, it's like a 1 pip difference.
2 and slot the 4.
Love it. Slot the 4.
Do you know what was right on the double 6? I think this had to be right?
Let's see.
Yeah, the other way, right?
Yeah, I gotta switch this. Yep, make the 9 point. It's not close.
Yeah.
Got to go home. 4-2. You could just stack them on the 9 and not leave a shot. Looks right.
The other option is to make the 4 point, but I think this is right.
Yeah, the race is close, and you don't want to get hit.
All right, John looking to make a point now. Can't do it. Just got to, again, stack them.
Some more stacking.
Doesn't look good for John, but he's got a racing lead, I think.
Yeah, it's close.
It's close.
Yeah. So
Rich
he can just slot the deuce, right? Or this.
I like this because you might get a shot right now. Or not. Okay.
All right. He's going to keep making the board.
So
Hopefully he gets a shot sooner, or it's going to get kind of he's going to get squeezed. So he's getting his shot now.
There you go. 30.
Oh.
Fan. All right, so
Yeah.
does John have a double?
I don't think so.
I would have thought about it.
He's got a cover for sure. And still wants to minimize the shot, so he's probably just playing to the 6.
36, 87, 89, and 97 for black.
Black's up 10 pips, I think.
Yeah,
Let's see.
97.
10 or 13, it's like, let's see here. 5. Okay, so he's going to
And he's
want
going to hit.
and hit, and now he's really glad that he didn't cube, because it's going to be a double for black now?
I think you play on.
I don't know. I think I would double. I think I would double. You don't have enough covers for it to be too good, I think.
All fours and no double six.
Yeah, I think the cube action was right there with just a double pass. If he would have had two direct covers or a direct cover with a couple combos and up the cover numbers to near half, then I think it's too good. But with all right, 2-1 for Richard.
So I just like to run
All the
when my
way?
opponent splits. Yeah, because, you know, now with the split checkers in the back, you got more numbers to hit you. Would have worked out better the other way, but I think you
Going
just,
out?
Yep.
Wow. he's
Another
re-
double six.
Got the 6-6 on lock.
I think,
So let's just hit two, huh?
I think so,
You got plenty of guys in the zone.
for sure.
So
Plenties.
put two up and
12
just
men in the zone.
see if you can rock this quickly.
12 in the zone. Let's go for it, John. Has to be right. Okay.
And double pretty early, I would think, huh?
I could see this being a double. He's
It's probably a small cube already.
Yeah, he's got 12, too many men in the zone. Split back checkers.
I don't think it could be a big mistake to double.
I would give this
You're trailing by one.
definitely a take.
Definitely a take. But I love cubing
Yes.
this.
I think this got to be a take. Oh,
Whoa, no way. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a pass, but
Only a 2-point
I would be
board.
surprised.
Yeah.
And the ace point's weak,
Yeah.
you know?
We both.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that
we
was-
definitely know it's a good cube if they don't take it, right?
That's for sure. I would have took that pretty quickly, I think. But it's always easier
Wow.
over here on
Yeah,
this side of
for
the
sure.
table.
Well, there I would have taken it and
Yeah.
not.
I think
I
so.
would have been like, I can't pass this, especially coming in deep.
Yeah.
It's not the point they want to make,
Right.
you know.
For sure. He wasn't. He was out of the guy from the 10-point. It wasn't.
He's out of
wasn't-
his zone. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't. What is it in range?
So they're both kind of equal position. They both split. Both made a new point.
John's got a 3-1 here. How about
I like
13-10, 6-5? You want to hit? I would play 13-10, 6-5.
That seems to be the natural play, but this seems reasonable hitting.
XG likes to hit a lot.
It does. It does like to hit. Anytime you're on the 3-4-5, it likes to hit quite often.
So I could see this being right. I wouldn't do it probably, but I would gotta hit either way. But
In and out, right?
yep. Jump the 5-point, as Michi likes to say.
Beautiful little anchor play. So we won't see a cube from white anytime soon.
5-1 for white.
Coming around.
I like come around, yes. And again, itch him off that 5-point, especially when black has a 5-point anchor with a goalkeeper behind. If you can break that connection, that's a really, really important thing to do.
You guys got your mics turned on, nobody can hear.
They can hear it on the stream, but I don't think the TV's on.
The TV's on, but no sound coming out.
Oh, but
Let Ben know.
Yeah, up here in the hall.
Oh, in the hallway? Okay.
Anyway,
Well, let Ben know that you guys can't hear it
well,
out there.
they know, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys do.
Let me see if the stream, if they can hear us okay on the stream. Let me see.
All right, let's see. We're checking the comments to see if we can be heard. No one's commented yet.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
fine.
Maybe
Okay,
it's a good time
so-
to remind everyone to hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah, hit the like button and help the algorithm. So White made a safety super anchor there at that 3-2. It was a great roll. He was under serious pressure. So we won't be seeing a cube from White anytime soon. Makes a new point or can step up and down, which looks natural. Up and down. Try to get out now before more checkers come into the zone.
I think so. I like this. Do it now.
He's going to roll and hope to hit and not get hit back. Not his favorite roll.
13-7.
He really was hoping to roll an ace.
If he could roll an ace, he would hit, but he's not going to break the.
He's not going to
ones.
break the structure.
You know what? Sometimes 3 primes hold.
That's right.
9 numbers won't get by it.
Black's thinking about doubling now.
I
Looks a little light.
I think I agree. I wouldn't double this yet. You got to get out first, because even when you get out, it still might be a take.
Exactly. So he gets to safety.
There it is. Now he can double.
And now if he doesn't get hit, he can cube.
8 hits. All right. So what's
Looks like a double take from here.
I definitely a double. Let's see what the race is for the take. I got black.
Okay.
I got 113.
31.
113.
31 and 31 for
Yeah.
131 for
All right,
White.
so that's 28 pips. No. 18 pips.
18 pips.
18 pips.
like a
Double
take.
take.
So we did all the counting, and it was still a double take from what we felt from the beginning. So that's good. That's good. Like double check your spot.
Right, and we say double take there because he's less than 20 pips away with the anchor on a holding game, right? So it's
Correct.
probably a take. The only thing that may augur against it is because he's deep on the 3-point with an open 5-point. Some of the adjustments you may make, but generally, if you're under 20 pips with the holding game, it's a take.
It's a take, yeah.
And Black was kind of flat, had a couple men behind the anchor.
And the gap. There was
So,
a gap
yeah.
there was a gap on the 7. And look at this.
So those are some of the adjustments we make as we're thinking about those types of decisions.
Now the take looks like fantastic.
Yeah, the 5 away game is not that bad. I wouldn't want to be 4 away, but 5 away is pretty good contact. Now the race is pretty close because he rolled double 5s, right? I
Oh yeah,
didn't
it's got to
count,
be.
but it's
got to
close.
be pretty close now.
I'm not sure what John's thinking about here. He's already given the cube. I guess he's just
He might
counting
be seeing
to
if
see.
he wants to break contact or not,
Yeah.
depending on what he rolls. It's
I do that too.
Virtually a 1 pip difference, with Brown having a 1 pip lead here. Looks like. Let me see. 3 pips.
3 pips. Now 8 pips. 8 pips. So wants to keep that advantage. Don't give shots. 4 pips now. Okay, Rich is just going to make the board. I would bring it in. Just make the board. No.
Well, I would not
no,
do
no,
that.
No. Just keep the board.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get the shot and hit and have a winning board.
And you don't really want to be burying checkers deep for the race if it becomes just a straight race.
Yeah. Let's say you roll, 6-2 or whatever. It's 4. I think it's 4 pips right now. 4 pip difference. White's down 4.
Yep.
Which, right? I mean, you can start a race soon. You roll double 3s.
This looks like the natural play to the 6 and the 5, right?
For sure. There you go. And now you want to save it. There you go.
Looks good.
disruptive. Rory's here.
No, that alone.
Rory?
That alone was enough.
Yeah, but where's the camera on me?
I'm not sure I would move up my anchor here, Jonah. He's got another double ace, down 4, down 11, down 7
Down 7.
after the roll. I would have stayed back. I'm not
Yeah, I
sure
would've stayed
why
back.
he moved up the anchor.
These wires over you guys so I can take
It's like a half.
forward.
What? We turn that table kind of in the corner and move them in front of it. That way you have the whole room rather than just kind of.
Are you doing it?
Maybe. That's
That-
how I do it in Chicago.
But no one's in. Oh, you want people?
I'm in a
Oh.
because I can't get the speakers to work out there. So everybody's hearing me, just not here. People are here, pay the bills, so I want them to be able to hear you.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. John needs a 4 to hit, and he gets the 4, and I guess you just cover it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow, double 5s off the roof.
Wow. That's a great shake.
Now we need to count.
Let me borrow your microphone.
We got to count again.
The blue one.
Oh, a double 6.
Let
Yeah.
me borrow 6. Sorry, guys. Yeah, here. Yeah, I got to scan it around. John, you got a double 6?
No, drop.
Yeah, it's got to come out from around you. Sorry, John. Sorry, guys. It's got to get done eventually.
There you go.
I'll also get people in here. All right, we're good. Just, all the cables are to the wall. Just an exciting bear off too. All right, here you go. We can tape them from here.
Careful, careful. It's 2 tables.
Yeah, don't. Roy, just stop. Let me work with you. All right, good to go. You get that. Well, let's take wires first, then we'll step tight. How are we doing? Richard is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
He's got 12 and 15 is 27,
Wow.
28 and 4, 32, 32 for white. 32, but how many rolls is John? John is 1, 2, 3.
White didn't double this, right?
Yes, he did.
No,
No,
it's
white.
white doubling.
1, 2. I think that there's 2
How many-
extra
how
checkers
many
on
does he
the
have
top.
off?
I think he's at 1,
4 off.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls for black. 6 rolls for black and 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say 5 rolls for white.
Looks like a pass then. I didn't see those 2 checkers. I was freaking out.
Yeah. Then it would have been 5-5, yeah. If that. The cube was.
Wow.
This says take.
Yeah, it's
Redouble take.
20, 25%, kind of right there where it's supposed to be for
Wow.
The gaps are big.
That's crazy. I never would have done
That's right. There's 7 on the ace, 2 on the deuce, 2 on the 3.
So, and the gaps. So what? If we were counting this, right? White has 30. Right has 28. No, what was the effect? What was the pip count? 32. Yeah, 32. 12 and 15
So 41
is 27.
effective pip count for white.
For 30, yeah, 32. But if we were without the XG, if we were looking at it over the board, how would you count this, right? A 32 raw, and then a gap on the 3 and the 4 is worth an extra 3 and 4 pips almost about. So about another extra 7. 7, I would give him an extra 7 pips, so that would be 39. I would count around 39, maybe 40 for on the effective.
it. Or they're on break.
Yeah.
They're on break, yeah.
Do you want to move this table? Then I move this.
Oh yeah, that works. We'll,
Okay.
Let's get it up. We'll
That's
get
how
it
I would
guys.
try to count it.
That way the whole room is double.
Well, these cables aren't really long, so we have to be more correct.
No, we're not going far. Oh, 5 feet.
You gotta move these together.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Just gotta, if you look at this, they have to move at the same time as everything.
Oh, wait. We have to move these all 4 tables together at the same time.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
That's what I was saying.
I didn't understand that either. But this power's not gonna reach far.
Oh, that's true. You don't have far to go.
this
If one-
will though.
Yeah, if we unplug it, it's
No,
going to create a lot of problems.
It's
for me.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll
don't
just go as
unplug
far
it.
as we can and turn it, and more it's the angle than it is move it back.
Yeah, so just this size can stay.
Stay together.
All right, good.
Hold on. I'm gonna put this on the floor.
Yep. We're good.
That's it?
Yep. And then move these two along. Perfect. There
Okay.
you go. That's better, right?
Yeah, cut that.
What?
A lot of the microphone pinched.
Here.
Just the wires.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
So that's all. I'm gonna invite people to come in here and listen, but not talk unless you want.
It was perfect timing with them taking a break too.
Yeah, you can move everything.
All right. Well, that was interesting. We kind of missed the bear off
Yeah.
with the commotion over here, but. But a really good double from Rich there.
Yeah, great cube. We didn't really have time to look at it to see what we thought, but we were able to put it in and see that it was a redouble take.
The take was, so it was a 150 miss by John to pass that. You had the score in?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4-2 to Rich right now.
Yeah.
It was a take, yeah. It's tough because it was some gaps. It took a lot of different type of counting technique to get to it.
So 5-4, I would have brought you down in this one. I would have played the more aggressive
Another way to think about it,
play
right,
here.
is I just want to before we move on. Another way to think about it that I'm kind of thinking about right now is every roll is roughly about 8 pips, right?
Correct.
And if on the effective count you counted about 40-ish pips for white, that's about 6 rolls,
Right.
right? And we knew that black had a 6-roll position. That's just another way to think about it.
Sure. So he's probably coming down to tempt him off the anchor and stay connected. You don't want to go behind the anchor.
I would probably come out to the third.
I would come down.
I'd play 22-16. I like to jump the 5-point here if I can.
Yeah, I
I
don't
could
mind.
see it either
I don't
way.
mind staying there for the connectivity.
Right, he's got a 6 to play. White has
Yeah.
a 6, right?
Yeah, he came in with the 3, and he has a 6 left.
All right, so we have a difference of opinion here. I would come out and Jonah would come down and Rich came down. And get double hit.
And gets
For his
double
troubles.
whacked for his boldness.
He was on the roof with the 3-6.
All right, so we only came in with 1, and black has flexibility. Black
Definitely.
should be doubling.
Definitely doubling. The take is more in question. Up 4-2.
Looks like a pass.
I think so. I agree. He's got 10 in the zone. Easy pass, right? Okay.
Don't need XG for that one.
We're pretty sure. If Jonah's saying it and I hesitantly agree, it's right.
If it's a well, that seemed like a softball. Like, if there's no hemming and hawing, it's probably pretty clear. Going to be attacking. Nice return.
I think we
Can make a new point.
make the 3 and come out.
Yeah, I don't even
Or
mind coming down. I want the
coming down.
ammo. I like staying connected with the back checkers. Like, I'm not really. I'd rather have a spare on my 8. Really.
Yeah, I could see this.
If you make a new point, you don't want to break the 8.
I could see this.
Yeah, it's early. Oh, I think I'm.
Ooh,
I think
hold
I'm going
on
to give him a little
second.
present here already.
Yeah, I think so.
3 back. I'm flexible in the back. They're on the roof. The flexibility is real key here.
And with the extra man down, you got plenty in the. You got 10 in the zone.
I think it's a double take.
Double take. And, the score has a little bit of bearing here, but double take.
But I would double it 3-3. If it was 3-3, 6-way, 6-way, I would double if he was tied. I would double with the lead. Like,
Okay. So Richard held off and just swings around.
now if he dances, it's probably going to be a pass.
This still might be a double from here. You got hitters that hit outside.
I think it was a double before, and I think it's a double now.
I think so. Okay, so we think he missed 2 of them.
And now if he dances,
Too good.
he lost his market.
Too good. If he fans, it's too good.
I think it's just a pass now.
He's just coming down. It doesn't matter. It's double pass, right? This.
Well, it feels that way. I mean, I guess now you could just come out and pray.
Hope
but-
he doesn't send the cue, but
Yeah.
he's not missing this one. All right, this is pretty clear pass. Okay.
Yeah, it just really feels like he should have been doubling before that spot.
The first time was like iffy, but we think it was. The second time was for sure.
sure.
And this was.
And now it's too late.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some hitting, John.
Good morning, GL.
Howdy. So hits and makes a new point. That's a pretty nice roll for Richard. 5-2 can come in and hit. Keep the battle on. Looks like he's hitting.
Off the 5 point.
Yep. Fighting for the good points still in the early going. No one's made any interboard points, so we're still slugging.
Great shot back.
Hits and makes a new point. Great roll for Black, especially trailing. Wants to find a good spot to double a little earlier than normal.
John's gonna.
John wants the 4 and to hit. He got the hit that he
Quickly
wanted.
comes around.
We should bring another one down.
Can also think about making the 3 point, but I think it's probably right to hit on the 5.
I love hitting here. Like, if you don't hit and you just make the 3, you have this triangle aiming right at you. And
And now he steps out with the 5.
yeah,
But
this is a tough play, actually.
when I first looked at it, I thought make the 3. I thought
Yeah.
this when I first looked at it, and then he pulled the 5, and I'm like, oh, hold on a second, maybe hitting is right.
The computer loves that structure, though, when you make new points. So I think that was probably the right play that
Yeah.
he made. But I would have really been tempted to hit.
It's gonna be a long game. Try to get that rack.
That's right. Comes in with the 5 or the 3.
I think come in with the 3 and pull down with the 5.
Yeah, I like that play. I like your idea better
you're
because
adding-
you're right in the target zone. But he got rewarded for his bold play, like
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
He
would've
didn't
did
get
it the other
pointed on.
way.
He
I
didn't get
would've-
pointed on. I would have done the same. I would have came in on the 3.
He activated
Down with
2
the
more
5.
builders.
Exactly. Which it worked out. He's in great spot right now. He hits. He's in great shape.
Not only did he activate the builders, he's left another block.
Yeah. But now, Richard dances and he has a great cube. Actually, unless he makes a good anchor, he has a good cube.
All right. Well, he might roll on here. Make the point. I would roll on. It's too easy of a drop. I would
Seems like you can take a shake. There doesn't seem like there's any bad rolls.
make the 5 point. Look, maybe he makes a better anchor, and then you can get.
Yeah,
him
this might be
into-
a small too good right here.
I don't think there's any way he's taking this.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes I like to let the clock go to 1 and then drop it and hit it. You know, make him think that I'm thinking about it a little bit, right?
That you actually, that you
let
actually
the 12
have a
seconds
decision.
run. Let him think that I'm
Wow.
actually thinking about
Great
it.
cube. This is really tough, and then pass at the
Yeah,
last second.
right.
Yeah,
So you don't run
it's
any
like
clock.
It's,
Yeah,
it's really kind of funny.
of course, but you don't want to instant drop because then you give the impression that
Maybe you're a chicken.
you want to let the opponent think that you might take something like that,
That's funny.
and then they would be a little bit scared to double the next time. Yeah.
Okay.
There is some psychology.
So it is just a double pass, but to roll on is a pick 'em. You can take a
Okay.
shake. You can absolutely take a shake here, and it's not a big mistake. It's like a 0.01, 1.4%.
We both would.
I would have rolled on.
Yeah.
You don't have any bad rolls. You maybe. Yeah,
It's close.
it's a 0.01 mistake to double, but that's not a mistake.
To not double.
to
right?
not double.
Yeah.
To not double, it's a 0.01. We agree. We would have played on for
I think so because you know what? They might get an anchor and then want to take.
absolutely. They could roll a 2-1, and then think, hey, maybe I could take this cube.
Right?
Right. All right. So he didn't score it. They didn't score it on the score, right? It should be 4-5. It should be 4-5.
It should
There,
be 4-5.
there it is. There, you got it. You got it. Okay.
2-1. Okay, so I actually like making the 5 point. All right, we're on yet. And then if he doesn't roll a 6, yeah, I would definitely make the 5 point here.
I like making the strong points versus the weak points. Like white has the 2-6 in this spot. You make the 5 point.
And black has the better priming structure until I say that, then he doesn't.
But if he doesn't get hit, he's still in good shape. All
There's the
right,
hit.
there's the first swing. The first swing in the game.
All right, let's see if John can perform. He doesn't. All
Oh,
right, hold on.
hold the
Stop.
phone.
Stop and think. Stop and think.
Oh, he didn't think long enough. He didn't think long enough on that one. Because now if he comes down and he dances, it's going to be a pass. The only chance he had for a take is the cube before that roll. Because if he dances now, he's not taking.
Too good again. What do you think?
Oh, he missed it.
I guess just a
still
double.
missed it. There's no way he can take now.
Yeah, it's a drop. Yeah, the time to do it was the roll before,
Yeah.
and he wants to. He's got to be more aggressive. 4
Absolutely,
away
he wants
against
to
5
activate
away.
the winning chance.
So, and I think John had to take the roll before.
I think
with
so.
a strong board in return as well. So
It would have been a lot more fun game to commentate on if there was a chance that somebody could lose the match
Right?
here. You know, I mean, come on. we want to see some pain. You know. So 6-3, he's going to run all the way out since white split.
all right,
Got a
hit.
hitter.
And just anchor. Just make the anchor, I guess.
Yeah, it's a joker protection versus double 3s and double 5s, and you're happy just to work on one side of the board.
No need to be gratuitous and send down the extra man to get hit and strip the midpoint.
Yeah, I mean, he's in control right now, so it's a good spot to be in. It's not a volatile game. He doesn't really want a volatile game
Right.
at 3 away.
He's up 6-4. Get an anchor and just roll double 6s and win. Simple game.
Or get to a spot where you can cash and be 2 away.
Yeah.
You're okay with that, too. Not his favorite roll.
I don't know what I would do here.
I'd probably just hit him off the ace. you unstack the spot where you have the most checkers, get him out of the zone. Maybe he comes in high. It's easier for you to play after that.
All right. John's keeping his.
It's a very
development.
simple game now for White to play now. He just waits for a double to get to spring out like this.
Yeah, what did I just say? You play double six, get the anchor,
just
double
wait,
six,
wait
and
for
win.
a joker and win.
All right, so what's the race? You got
So-
that's 12 times 8. I'm not good at math, but 96, I think. 12 times 8 is 96, and 26 is
98.
122, 123 for
white.
white.
Yep, 123 for White.
And that's 9, that's 63, 69, 69, and 40 is 109, 108, 108, and 32. 140.
140.
No, not way ahead.
Not way at like 17 pips or something like that.
140 to
123, right?
let's just count it one more time here. 140 for black, 96, 122,
Well, there's no risk.
123. Yeah, 17 pips.
Yeah, there's no risk in
I
really
would
doubling
say that's a
this.
drop. I would say it's a drop.
Yeah.
17 pips, drop. There's really no contact when you're 4 away. You got to think, am I in the race or not? And 17, I think, is too many.
Well, and he doesn't want to lose the game in a no contact real position and lose access to the cube in the next game when you're trailing. That's a factor. You don't want to lose the cube access. Because now he can play aggressive. If he wins a gammon, he goes to Crawford. So here's a spot where I would actually slot it as black with the 5-1 trailing and went for a more aggressive start. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't with the 5-1, but I understand why you would.
If I'm trailing, I go for it. And when I host the trophy, I go, it was wrong. Look at this trophy.
Phil was
You
right,
know,
but I'm the one who did
yeah.
the trophy.
Yeah, Phil was right again. Thanks, Phil. Where's my $100?
I'd like to thank my wife.
And Phil for dinner. Thank you, Phil.
The buddies at work.
I hope you come to the next tournament.
We're making the 5.
All right, so what are we doing here? Where is the cube?
I would just play 13. I would play 13-8.
I am doubling.
It's definitely a double
I'm
for
doubling
black.
for black.
Down. And I would say you maybe.
He's not going to risk it. Yeah.
Yeah, drop. But I mean, that's giving him to get to 4 away. Now,
Well, we have
Here
the
we
magic,
go.
the fun score.
here we go.
So hopefully we get a fun cube to go with the
That's-
fun score.
Let's hope black can make 1 point early on.
Yeah, and just have a launch. We want a launch sequence here.
4. You wanted the what about bringing 2 down there,
I would
Jonah?
have brought 2 down for
Come
sure.
on, Jonah.
I don't
Is it
care
right
if-
or wrong,
I
Phil?
don't care what Phil says.
Wrong.
I'm gonna make a new shirt that says I don't care
Okay.
what Phil says.
Phil says it's wrong.
Yeah, make a shirt that says I've on a lot of dinners.
All right, so Rich is going for an anchor. 5-3.
Not your favorite.
We hitting or are we making the point? I think I just make the point.
I'm hitting.
I would make the point.
I'm still hitting.
I would make the point and hope he doesn't roll an ace.
I like.
This is too many
I like,
numbers.
I
to
like
me.
violence. I'm hitting. Oh shit! It must be wrong. Phil agrees with me. Can I bet on the other direction now?
I would have made the point and then hope he doesn't roll an ace, then launch the
Look at
attack
this, he
with
still
another
got
point
it.
in the board.
Ah, it's beautiful.
And look, now look.
Beautiful.
But he's got an anchor, so he could take. I mean,
Yeah. He's gonna want some more volatility. Hit another checker before he starts cubing.
yeah.
He's going to want 3 behind his structure.
I think with 3 behind, he can definitely
Mm-hmm.
keep it.
Oh, he might be able to cube from the roof with this play.
Yeah,
I double.
now
I
Stop,
double.
John.
I double.
John, stop.
Cube!
Oh, come on, John.
Cube.
Now
cube,
it's
cube,
too good.
Cube. Oh, man.
Now
what
he
an
rolled-
opportunity.
Yes.
I mean,
Wow.
wow. I mean, that
he
was,
didn't think.
that was massive.
would-
Massive. I don't know what XG says or Phil, but I would have definitely doubled there.
I think so too. Because he left 2 blots out there.
It's beautiful.
And now look. Oh my gosh, he's too good. He's too good. Roll. Now roll, John.
Well, now you have to roll on,
yes.
right?
Now you can win 2 points a different way. I mean, it's hard to win 2 points at the anchor on
Well,
the
don't make
4-point,
the
but-
mistake by doubling now if you
Right.
didn't make the cube decision before.
Yeah.
Right? Don't double down on a bad decision.
For sure. Is this the Vegas tournament?
Is this the double down Las Vegas tournament? I mean, this is for sure a play on.
Because you can get 4 men back and try to win a gammon.
Yeah. And then just have to win 1 game. Where if you double and cash now, you might have to win 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So play to try to shorten the match. No.
The roll before,
No.
John.
No.
John, the roll
No.
before. That's right. Rich, think about it. Make him think that he messed up before.
Wow.
But, you know, but
Well, and
that
what he
they
should have
didn't
done
mess up.
is before the 4-4, when he could have cubed from the roof, he should have taken some time.
Of course. He has
and not
plenty of time.
Don't instantly cube there. Make it look like it's not easy.
Right.
If you just throw it instantly, they think, oh, I must pass this cube.
Yeah.
But if you make it look like you actually thought about it, it might be a tough decision. You might get a take,
Yeah.
maybe.
It might actually
And it might
been,
have
a
been a
take.
take.
It might have been a take
Yeah.
with the anchor, but we definitely think it was a cube at 4-away
For
2-away.
sure, for sure. I think it was a pretty big blunder not to double.
I agree. Well, he's going to be
So-
aggressive here again with the doubling cube. I
Yeah.
would think about it.
I'm doubling.
I would, yeah. John, stop.
I'm doubling.
Slow down. John, slow. Okay.
I don't care what Phil says. I'm doubling.
John.
Oh, no, Phil would have doubled this too.
Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil agrees with Phil for the record.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time that's happened this weekend. So we're happy to see that. Thanks, Phil.
All right, you going to make the, okay. Now, I think just 6-5. Don't give him a shot. 6-5. No, I would double now. I would double this, John. John.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
John,
oh,
you're through.
psych.
Go ahead.
That was a little psych
out.
play.
Come on, John.
Oh. Come on.
Phil, you would double that one too? All right, Phil's
Uh-oh.
in two with us. Now he can anchor and behind. Okay, well, now the cube's a little iffy because he's got the anchor already. I mean, here it's not as volatile. It's just not as volatile with the anchor. It might still be a double. It might still be a double now, but I think I'm less sure.
Yeah, but it just breaks my heart that you're not doubling when you can prime and blitz.
Right.
When you have the combo platter, you just got to go for it in this score, you know?
This I'm not
Just,
sure about. I mean,
ah.
it might be. I don't know.
I lost my will to live after the not doubling on the last roll, you know? I mean, it's not even close.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Let's go.
This could be a double. I mean, because you got the fives to make. If you make the 8 point, it's a really strong position. So I could see it being a double. But it's not as fun when you don't have both
Yeah.
game plans.
I mean, you can get busy gammoning in that spot, or, you know.
yeah, any 5 or 3-1 is good. A double ace is good. So he's
Well,
got
Not to mention the factor that
double.
that's scary, and they might
Yeah.
just pass, right?
He's got the anchor.
He has to take this cube.
I think. Yeah.
He has the anchor. He doesn't always cover. But he might have passed the last cube
Without the anchor.
before the double ones and all this. Yeah,
It could be.
it could be if White wins.
I like this play.
This is good. This is a good
If
play.
he's got an anchor, he's got a blot behind him. I think you can play pretty aggressively.
It's definitely. I mean, black's definitely the favorite.
This is
This is
I think
not
a
a fun
simple play.
position.
Simple
Mhm.
play for white there.
Do you go for the knockout and slot the 5?
I think I would slot the 5 and play 13-9.
Yeah, go for the knockout.
Okay, we both are playing super aggressively here, right?
Yep.
And then if you make it, then you can just
Part of the reason is
move your
limited
checkers out.
resources.
Yeah.
You have limited ways to make that point if you stack the 7 at this point.
Well, you could stack
can
the
stack
7.
and try to run, but it's the wrong idea. When you
I
have
think
limited resources, you're more likely to need the slot now, and it's only
And you've given the
11 numbers.
And you've given the cube.
All those factors are into let's get the close out and knock them out now, and then you can go fishing for more checkers if you can make the 6 prime.
And
This
you
is
can-
beautiful.
yes, we like this play. Great play by John.
beautiful. Yeah.
And then you can leisurely move your black men around.
Look at this. Now he can make his with a 1 or a 4. He can make his 6 prime, and then try to recirculate for checkers or trap him to get him off the anchor. There's a lot of cool spots.
Okay, make it, and
It's great.
Yep.
It's great. Now,
Now
just
now
don't
just-
crack next roll, and you'll be happy.
very simple game now for John.
Now he's going to keep the 4 points in a row to try to crack him.
Okay, 5 or 6,
5 or
and the game's
6.
over.
Well, no, 5 or 6, and he's going to be maybe fishing.
Ooh,
Oh, too much. It's too much. It's too much. You didn't.
too quick.
It's hard to fish when you're out there.
It's okay. So he just wins 2 points.
Yeah.
And white's going to hope to keep his board long enough for the shot. It's going to be tight. I think he's going to crack.
Yeah, he's a favorite to crack first. But there are some awkward numbers coming in that might gap, like the 6-1, the 6-5.
6-5. 6-5. Don't
I
wanna
think it's
roll
actually, yeah, it's under 10%
I would
gammons
slot. I would slot it. I guess he killed the 6, but I would have thought maybe just come off the 6.
Break to 7, yep.
You want? I could also see him maybe playing inside, keeping the prime. Try to crack him some more, but I would break the 7 point. I'd break the 7 point.
And if you get really lucky, they roll something like 5-6, and you point on them, and you increase the gammons just the smidge.
And you're, yeah,
You essentially killed 6s.
and it just looks prettier. And he broke the 8 point.
But this is a small mistake. It's not a huge one. But now, if you knew your opponent was going to roll 6-4 and spread out, any non-6 roll, you close them out, you
Yeah,
could
just,
go fishing.
Just no 6. Ooh, that's not a
good
great roll. I guess switch,
Yeah, it's a must-switch item.
but this is not what he wanted. All right, 6-2.
This is pretty clear.
6-2,
Wow, really?
and then 6-2-3.
Yeah. Oh, no?
And
no?
he's gonna take off.
No? Wow, interesting. Okay. Seems like I want to increase my gammons and switch.
Just in case he starts fanning.
Yeah, because then you have a lot of numbers to make the ace point
Yep.
after this play.
Yeah, we
right?
like this. And then you make the ace,
A lot.
or you roll double ace. I never would roll double ace here, never. But Jonah might.
It could happen.
Jonah might.
Wow.
Or like yesterday, Victor. I mean, Victor always rolls well.
I don't know. That's interesting.
We would have.
We would have switched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about making the deuce? Why not make the deuce point? Probably doesn't matter too much.
It's probably close.
I would have made the deuce point. You're gonna want it, and the gammon is not really there anymore. So you want to get that shot potentially.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No,
Why
no,
are we
no,
running?
Stay 6-4.
No.
No, stay, Rich. No, you're not gonna get gammoned here.
Well, even 5-4 it creates gaps, and he's not getting gammoned yet.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a weird play.
4-2 would have been hard. He would have had to break the 5 point. left a gap.
Well, you're supposed to still try to win the game.
Yeah.
Like if there's some bad rolls. Now, if he had really good distribution and there's like no shots, then that play would make sense.
And really, wasn't much gammons in staying back.
No.
His position was so stripped.
And he had 2 checkers off.
It was low risk. Albert Stegg is 4-1 and Victor is 5-0 and Albert Stegg is up 4-3. We got live updates from the decision desk and we got our foreign correspondent from Canada is giving us some updates live on TSN, right? Yeah. We need the little ticker. That's what, you know what, Jonah? How about we get the ticker,
That would be awesome.
right? With score updates from live action.
That would be great, actually. So White's going to be essentially in a gammon go position, and
Yeah, this is interesting.
Black's going to be in a gammon save position at Crawford.
You know, we go back to that I think a slight mistake from Rich when he was up 5-4 and he missed that double when he could have been aggressive, right? And now
Yeah, it was a great spot for him to cube that he missed, but we saw a great spot for John to cube and he missed it.
John
so
missed probably 3 of them. We think at least.
that was going to put some great pressure on him.
We think. It's not a one-man show.
So White wants a gammon and Black wants an anchor.
Could be the royal we for our Canadian friends and viewers.
So 2-1. I would have split at this score, but
Yeah, I'm not sure up 8-7 why he's.
I would have split because you want to anchor.
Yes,
You know,
agree.
now he's getting punished.
And
Well, that's another
but
reason,
why
but I
is
want an
it?
anchor.
But why is it right? Right? Why
it's
is
not
it
right at other scores?
Why is it right? It's right here because you only need one. If Rich rolled a 2-1, he should be slotting it.
One's playing gammon save, one's playing gammon go. That's the whole premise.
So if Rich would have rolled the 2-1, he should have slotted, and John should have split.
Exactly.
They got 2 different game plans
Now John's sweating this position
for sure. This is
because he's getting blasted with all the small numbers 1, 2, 3, 4,
well.
and some of the double hits and jokers are
Double 6
are
also.
deadly.
Double 5s is also a good number.
So
And he hits
here's-
2.
Here's the first double hit,
Here's
and
the
without a
hits too.
5, it gets scary
Oh yeah.
fast.
Any 6 here, any non-5-6 is okay.
That's a great roll.
He needed that. I'm sure he was a little nervous after that.
Uh-oh.
Huge roll.
It's getting scary again.
Make the 5 point. Make the 5 point on his head.
Uh-oh.
And we come down for more ammo. There we go, Rich.
John's still praying for the advanced anchor, and he gets it.
Big roll. Did that very quickly. That was right. I would make the
8. I make the 8. I would make the 8.
How about the 20 point and coax him off the anchor? I would make the 20 point. 20 point and 6-5. That's me.
That's nice. I don't know. Making the 8 looks really good to me.
I like 20 point and 6-5 and hope that he hits.
I don't mind being split to try to get more contact.
All right, so this is one we disagree with.
Yeah, I think I would make the 8.
Okay. Phil, Simon says? You were right. You liked what I... Absolutely. Okay. GL, what do you think? Okay.
You guys want to win tournaments or you want to buy dinner?
Yeah, that's right.
Your choice.
All right, so that one we disagreed with. I would have did 20 and 6-5.
Phil's getting skinnier and I'm getting fatter. I don't know what's happening here. What's going on here?
It's because Phil's going to very nice dinners and getting salads.
Exactly. Well, he can't afford it. He's buying steaks for other people. He can't afford it. He can't afford it. That's what's happening.
All right, so what do we got here? We have Rich with a 5-1. He's debating on whether to hit or make the 8-point, I guess. Yeah, wants to hit, get more men back. It's a great roll from John. John needs a point.
Yeah, there's more hitting coming.
Okay, and we hit off the 8, and then we cover it, right?
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
1, and then we cover. Now I would cover it because it's on the roof. There you go.
Well, I want that point anyway because it's in front of it's 5 away from the structure. And then if we make the bar, we have really great spot.
John does not like his position right now with
No.
4 men back, winning 8-7.
No.
This is not good for John. And, okay, make the 4.
No, I'm making the anchor.
Now you're making the anchor.
Yeah, because he's.
I would make the point now because I don't think. Look, make that anchor. I like this play.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool play. That's a cool play. All I know is I don't want to be black right now at this score.
For sure.
That's all I know.
For sure. So another thing I think about too when you
This is not good.
when you or your opponent has 3 or more men back, play as purely as possible. That's something I tell myself when I'm over the board, right? So here, John has 4 men back, so making the 4-point is a very pure play for white.
Sure.
So that's why I would have made the 4-point and then hunted around for an ace.
It's getting scarier. I think I'm running one from the back.
So Phil, I'm with Phil.
Well, in the 1-game rollout,
Yeah.
it was a
Well,
really
you
bad
agreed
choice.
too that we
Well,
should have.
Yeah.
The split was better.
For
The
sure.
split was better
I'm
than
just
the
teasing
slot.
Phil,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no, I would have split for sure because I want the anchor in this position.
And now
at
we're in this
score.
crazy game.
Yeah, and now it's scary. And
Look, White's got a fantastic position, and we just come out with the back man. With the back man, I would just run the back man. No, I would just run him all the way. No, I would keep the 20 and run the back man.
I think this part doesn't really matter that much. I think
I could
it'd
see
be
it either way.
close. Yeah. The pain is on this side of the board. Run out.
How about bringing him all the way around and keeping crazy contact? Playing, I don't know, what is it, 16-9 could have played?
Yeah.
And try to get, like...
The style we've been watching doesn't look like they're going to make any kind of crazy play like that. They're playing pretty close to the conservative style.
That would have been interesting if he would have played 16-9, I think.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen
Yeah.
them
at least
open it
look
up
at
a little
right?
bit, but
All right, this is John 5-4. How about running that back man all the way? What do you think?
I like it. I like running out. It's going to save more gammons if you get away with it. You know, it lets you hold your chance of crunching down by getting that guy out. You know,
Agree.
it gives you a little more to play with.
So what are we doing? 4-2. Again, I would run him around. You want play a little boldly right now at this score
Yeah, you just want to get home, right?
because he's scared to hit. So that was well worth the risk to do that. So I really like that play from Rich.
Yeah, I don't think he's hitting. I think he's just going to go to the 7.
Yep. So that's why that play was really good by Rich. Better board, blot behind him, better structure with the broken 5 prime. Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't think so. Not at this score. We've been asking them to play boldly, but I think this is too much.
He's finally playing Gammon Go at Gammon Save. We were wondering when that was going to happen.
Yeah. We like this.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's possible.
There you go. He found it. and then 8-6, right?
Yeah, start bringing them in. The gammons are small, but you still want to. You can't take them off till you take them in.
And we might get a DMP here if everything goes according to what the stats say.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a DMP.
But backgammon it always follows the percentages, right?
So 6285. 6285.
What do we got here? Oh yeah, okay. 6-2-8-5. Yeah, I like that. Well, yeah,
Well, you
could
could
break
clear
the
the
9.
9 point and start clearing those points now. It's
How much are we up though if we would want to break the 9 points? So we got
well,
12
he's got
times
70
7.
and 52 is 122.
80
128 and 4 is 132 for black.
84 and 12 is 96. 96 and 20 is 116. 116 and 8.
124. So
124.
they're up 8 pips.
Only 8 pips. So keep the
Yep.
structure, right? Or up 15 after the roll. I
Yep.
would keep the structure because you don't want to prevent double 6 from losing you the game.
Yeah, I would have just played 8-5-6-2 here.
I agree after counting.
So, but obviously he knew he was up 15 pips and wanted to start clearing points.
Yeah.
He had a different idea. So that's
We-
right.
We agree. I think up 15.
That's right.
I would have kept
It's
it.
a true statement.
Because really, it's not that hard to clear. That you had all the points in front of you. It wouldn't have been that difficult to clear it. It's not like you had a ton of gaps,
Yeah.
right? Because you're giving the guy a double 6. Prepare. I mean, prepare to bring it in. I don't mind it. You want to clear that 8 point, so now, and you have plenty of rolls to do it. Now.
Well, it's really what 6-1.
Yeah.
And 6-5 is it, right?
What I'm thinking is I want as many rolls as I can to clear the point. So I want to start that process with only 2 men on the point so that I have as many times to roll it as I can.
Yeah, you want it stripped quicker
So that
so
you have
you can clear it immediately when you get the
when
right
you
roll.
when you get the right roll, right.
Because if you have like a strip 6 and you end up rolling a 5-1 and have to create a double gap, you're increasing your volatility, chances of losing that game.
Exactly. We have same thought process.
All right.
There it is.
There it is. The one we.
It
The-
never happens.
the loneliest number.
It never happens.
We're at our road to DMP.
Make the 3. He's not going to get a shot anymore, right? I mean, no one rolls double 4s.
No one's ever got a shot from here.
No one rolls double 4. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got. I actually don't think he's going to get another shot. That would be my prediction. He's not going to get another shot at it.
Stranger things have happened.
He's going to be gone before he gets another shot. That's my prediction. We'll see. I would run.
I would have run here with the 6. Just rip 2 off, I guess.
Yeah,
Pretty safe to rip 2 there.
I would have took 2 or maybe gone.
No, can't break your board. You got to
Yeah.
run.
He's going to run with both or just one?
Just 1.
I think so. Stay for that contact that I don't think is coming.
That's
But the thing about running with both, though, is you definitely stave off any gammons. There could be some lucky gammons
yeah. It's
from
probably
white.
right to run with both here because the
You're-
chances of getting a shot are very small.
Thank you.
And if he rolls a small number, you increase the chances a little bit more that you really don't need.
Yeah.
And you're not going to win this game. You could still win the race in a freak show,
Yeah.
right?
I could see leaving with both here and
He's
just
only got
getting to
2 off,
DMP.
right?
Yeah.
So 1 big set followed by another big set. Now these really bad rolls are pretty good rolls. So he's getting rewarded for staying. I'd be curious to look at that. I think I would have decided to run too,
Okay.
just to avoid the freak gammon.
Well, I said that I don't think Black's gonna get another
Well,
shot.
now he
so
has
here
to
we
stay.
go. I said
'Cause of the
I
strip
said
points.
rolls back. He's not gonna get a shot. He hasn't gotten it
If
yet.
your decision was to stay last roll,
You gotta
now
stay
it's
now.
safer. So now you
Yes.
stay for sure. Like,
Still didn't get the shot. Okay, let's see. I didn't think he's going to get it. How about the other way? Make the point. No. I could see it either way. And
All right.
he never got it. Score 1 for me.
so we're gonna get the classic DMP, where both sides are gonna play as aggressive as they want to, because gammons don't matter.
Oh, here we go. How about one more? Make it interesting.
Could he
Make
do
him
it?
sweat.
Could we get a sweat?
Make Rich sweat.
Yeah, double threes here would be pretty.
There it is.
Whoa, that never happens.
There it
Whoa,
is.
whoa.
Okay, hold
Did
on
I
a
say that
second.
out loud?
How many rolls you got left?
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3,
Oh.
4 rolls left for
Wilbur,
white,
what
for
happened?
black. 4 rolls.
How did I lose this game?
4 rolls maybe.
There was no contact, and I lost the
my
race. That never
gosh.
happens.
Oh my gosh.
Here it goes.
3 rolls. Rich can't roll an ace. Oh, man. Wow.
Whew, he sweat. He only had to sweat for a second.
Wow.
Right.
That was actually, before that double
Wow.
6, he might have been a favorite.
Wait, he could still lose.
I
Hold
know.
on. Hold on.
That's,
All right.
before the double 6, black might have been a
Wow.
small
Yeah,
favorite.
I think so. Wow.
Albert Steg up 7-3 on Victor. If that score holds, the winner of this match would be the only undefeated remaining.
That was, for a boring game, that turned into be a fantastic
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah. Oh, we're taking a slight break after that. That got really, and you know what? You were saying too before, in a really freaky situation, you can win.
Yeah. And it almost happened.
It almost
It
happened.
almost happened.
And but coming out getting another crossover would have been big because he would have had another man off,
Yep.
right? 'Cause
Yep.
he rolled
He
a
wouldn't
double
have buried
six.
because he wouldn't have buried his deep.
Mm-hmm.
He would have got in faster.
Right.
So that was interesting for sure.
Because the 6-4, right? Because he
still
missed
would've
one
lost the game.
crossover. Yeah.
Because of the 6-6-5-5, he
Yeah.
would have still lost the game. But it definitely made it exciting.
Yeah, he would have been in a better position had he run early with the 4-5. He would have got an
Correct.
extra crossover, and then the 6-4 next roll he would.
Well, then it would have looked major desperate for Rich to roll the doubles, which he did. But it would have been even more exciting because
he would have really
needed it.
Right there, he needed it, but he would have
Really needed it the other spot. Yeah.
because Black had all gap on the 3 and maybe could have missed one with after.
Exactly.
He could have missed.
We would have been even more excited.
Yeah.
I object. No, I really.
It's been an exciting match, and we think well played. There's been some decisions we've definitely disagreed with, but John and Rich are really great players here
Yeah,
on the
fantastic
tour.
players. We just thought that when they had some edge at certain scores, they should have pushed the edge a little more.
Yeah.
Other than that, we really like how they've been
Yeah.
playing.
Commenting on a much more aggressive stance than what they play.
Potentially,
Well, we're younger.
yeah. very younger, very younger.
Many days younger.
Yes. Yeah. So
A more aggressive style. But, people need to realize when you can really put pressure on them with a good cube, with a good position, and it's scary, they have a chance to make a mistake, and then or even if it is a take, but you have great chances to knock them out and get 4 points. This match changes a lot by, instead of inching it along 2-1, 2-2, 4-2.
It got very interesting at the end with the score-based decisions. 5-4, we thought
Mm-hmm.
Rich maybe had a cube, and then the 4-away,
Before
2
the-
away. Rich,
Yep.
John had a cube at the 3-away, 2-away. We think he had a cube.
Mm-hmm.
There was a few scores based decisions.
That would have been fun to see the cube at,
Yeah,
right?
And-
Because then those games became double passes, and it was kind of a boring game
yeah.
instead.
And it didn't have to be. We thought it was really. It wasn't even. We were being. I don't think we were being overly aggressive.
No, I thought
I
it was real.
I thought it was a clear cube.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're both doing well on time. I mean, 3 minutes
For one game.
is
And
is
Richard has
plenty of
eternity.
time.
He has 8
Yeah.
minutes. He has all day for one game when you start with,
Yeah.
18 minutes.
Yeah, I
right?
wouldn't start to get nervous unless I was.
He's
at a
basically
minute and
almost
a
at
half,
9
maybe.
minutes.
Yeah.
He's got one game left. He has half his time bank.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time. John has plenty of time too.
Absolutely.
332 is plenty. Yeah. Just wait. Just lower it down. All right, 5-4.
Up and down.
Okay. All right, now this, as you said before, really augurs to play super aggressively.
Yeah, you want to win the game, and gammons don't matter. Now he can slot and make his point. That's good. Slight advantage if he's not hit.
He is hit.
Well, it's 2 up. Pretty equal game now, but lost a little in the race. Probably hitting.
I think so. Yep.
Gammons don't matter. Fight for the good points.
On the 5 point.
If you get both 5 points, you're really happy.
He's not going to get both 5 points, but yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Dancing on a 2-point board, a little not your favorite. But
Right.
this is, he's still okay.
And I guess anchor for lack of something else. I mean, Rich kind of just wants to bring his men around at this point.
Looks like
I would
in and
come
out.
Yeah. I would come out.
They're,
Mix it
they're
up.
probably close. You could probably come down as
Yeah.
well, and it's not a big mistake. Still leaving a 2-shot, you know.
13-2 here.
Yeah, it looks like a mandatory. Nothing else, just nothing better to do. 2 will equalize the score a little bit. Got to stay back, I think.
Stay back and bring it around 14.
Maybe you create a new
10.
blocking point. And if he hits you, he has to come off the anchor.
We agree on this. 14-10, pretty clear. See, now, does he even want to hit? No.
He doesn't
All right.
want
Well,
to. But
where's his ace
Where's
gonna
his
be?
ace go? I think he's going to have to hit.
Wow. I guess so.
It's another lack of better things to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Because if you play 6-2, there's, what is it? I guess 8-7's the only, I mean, or 3-2, which 4-3, which we're not playing, right? So 8-7. Ooh.
6-2-8-7 seems strange. When you could just hit and gain more ground in the race. Your opponent has nothing.
And you got a better board than him, so
I can't wait to
Well,
look at this later
yeah.
to see what this right, because I would have hit.
I think so. Well, he got away with it.
Okay.
Yep. I just play behind. It's 10-4.
Seems natural. You don't really want to get hit
No.
again.
John's not like, obviously I think I'd rather be white here, but John's not in a too bad of a spot.
Okay, we're
They make
going
the
to
point.
make the point. And try to run home fast.
All
Hope he
right.
dances a couple times and get off the back.
Oof. Okay, that's not bad.
Not-
Just-
not fun.
He's happy to come in. Better than Fanning, that's for sure. Again, I don't think John's
Running
in
out.
too bad of a spot.
I would still rather be white.
For sure. For sure, for sure. It could be worse, though. How about...
Yeah, you got to make
Yeah,
a point here.
okay.
You're just going to have to build your board as fast as you can and hope you get a shot.
all right.
Running
run
out.
And hope to get missed.
The nice thing is he can hit with the 9s and the 2s here and not lose the point.
13-10 hits.
Just hope you don't get hit back and you can make another point.
I would say white's still probably a favorite, but not by much.
It's the gap is shortening. So now he's got to play down. Can't break your board. So you got to come in and come down off the midpoint.
Yep. And we're coming in on the 4 or the deuce. I think I would come in on the 4.
I would come in on the 4. And you duplicate the 6s
Yeah.
and you don't want to get
That's-
you want to get primed. You don't want to get stuck back there. Right?
Yeah, come in on the 4 and dupe
and come
the
down
6.
with the 2 and dupe the 6.
For sure. Now he's giving him yeah. Now I'd say black's a favorite.
Aye.
Black's a favorite now?
I
I think so. I'd rather be black in this position.
I don't know. It's close still. I mean, black has initiative, but if White has a 4-point board. Black has a 2-point board. I think it's about even right now
Yeah.
still.
I personally would rather be black playing this position, but it's probably close.
Yeah.
2 down. Make the points. Right?
You could. Let's see here. Let me
I'd-
think about this. 3-2. You got to make the 10, right? Yeah.
I'd make both. I'd make them both.
Yeah, I like that. I like making both points. You're only leaving
6-5.
9s and 11s, right?
Do all 9s work? Yes, they do.
Yes, double
Not
threes
double
works.
threes doesn't work. Double
Double
threes
threes.
doesn't
5,
work.
4, 6, 3 works.
Okay, that's a good roll.
I think I now I'm leaning towards liking black's position now.
Definitely now with the double 5s.
Well, even before the double
Yeah,
5,
yeah, yeah.
I liked it, just because now white's going to be really putting checkers in bad spots.
All right, so do we make the 5-point or not?
This seems
wanna
natural.
block?
You still want to block some points.
Should we count it real fast? All right, you count white, I'll count black.
Okay. 40, 60, 84, 400, 10 for white.
116 and 6. 122.
White has 10.
110.
Yeah.
So 12 pips. White is up 12 pips, so you want to keep blocking.
Yep.
That's why you don't want to make the 5-point there. You want to block the 6 because you're down 12 pips.
Now you're down 19. Great roll.
Now you make the 5-point. Right?
Great roll. Well,
You could block the
you could
double
block double
5s.
fives too. That's and still
I can't give up making the 5-point here.
still
Oh man, that was a big one. I think I would have made the 5.
it's got to run now.
Because now if you had the 5-point and he runs,
Yeah, I would have made the 5 because it's better when he runs off to be able to attack with the stronger board.
because you wouldn't mind hitting loose.
Now he has to pick and pass, right?
Yes. The other, you can make the 5-point.
Because
but
you
that
want
gives
you want him to
6.
come in deep,
Yeah,
right? You want him off the high point.
yeah. And the picking passing the other way would have been great
Ooh, he's-
if you had the 5-point.
Wow, he's not doing it.
I could see
This
this
is a
because you
tough
keep
play.
blocking.
This is a tough play.
This is really tough. This is where you want the 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It would have been a much easier play if he had the 5-point made because then you're picking passing with
Yeah,
3-point
then he has
board.
a 3-point board. Yeah.
This is tough. I don't know what I would do.
This is tough. I think I would pick and pass just because I know I'm so far behind in the race.
Yeah.
I want the chance for him to come in behind the 3-point.
Ooh.
I want the chance that he comes in on the 1 or 2 behind the structure.
There's no way that making the
See,
5-point is wrong.
this is what I love because if he does come in on the 1 or 2, I have a chance to keep him better contained.
All right, come back in. And there's still a lot of attack here.
And I think you got to come out. You don't want to get pointed on there. If you get hit, you want to be hit on the 7.
So that there's no points being made inside unless he rolls
Exactly.
doubles.
Exactly.
And no one ever rolls double 2s or double aces from here.
Well, if they roll the Joker, that's fine. But I don't want to give
God
them
bless is
all
what
the
I
other
say.
numbers.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Coming out. Yes.
And it's better to get hit on the bar point than to get pointed on. So, and sometimes they miss.
No one rolls 5-6 from here. Yeah, I would come out, Rich. You definitely don't want to get pointed on. That's huge.
And well, then you're back. You might come in back further, right? You might come in on the 1 or the 2. Or here, if you come out and you get hit, they're not making new points. It's very easy.
So we disagreed with that play. and
Yeah.
now
See,
he's
this
paying
is
for
he's
it.
going to pay for it.
Yeah, that was. We disagree with that play, just for this very reason. Ooh. Now you might want to come on the back point
Right. Well, because now it's 25 ways to point on you.
and
That's
make
a
the
lot.
4-point board.
That's
yeah.
a lot.
If he makes the 5-point, then you want to be able to roll that 6 and get out.
Yeah. Or if he makes the 7, you want to be able to roll the 4 and get out.
Yep. So he needs a 4-3.
4-3 or 4-4.
4-4 would be the Joker.
Yep.
4-4 is the Joker of the century. Not it. Slot. What about stepping up? Okay.
Yeah. You want to put pressure on him.
Make him make that 8-point. And he does make it. Oh, he makes the 5.2. Ooh.
He's not going to make the 5.
Yeah, you got to make the 8, right?
He's going to make the 8.
Oh.
Wow, he is going to do
He's
it.
gonna give him
Oh,
a
he's
6
looking
out?
at it. He's looking at it. I'm making it a 2-part exit here. I'm not letting him roll a 6 and dance out.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Jonah and I think agree here. We would make the
I think this is a
8
rare
point.
time where making the 5 is wrong.
I agree. I think I would make the 8. Block
You're
him
still
in.
going to have to hit loose here if he doesn't get out. So you might as well just make the blocking point and make it a 2-part exit and hope you can naturally make the prime next
50.
roll.
50 seconds. Yeah, he's aware now.
He's aware.
He hit it quick.
Oof.
He hit it quick. And you know what?
So now
it
look what's
worked out.
happening here. He's going to have to hit loose. There's
Wow,
wow.
that's the Joker. Okay. This is just about gin.
Yeah,
Just about gin.
because now he can slot his ace point with the back check with
I would-
the checkers in the back,
I would
and
go to the 5 point. I would go to the 6 point here. This game's just about over.
now he's going to hit loose with any of the 4s or 9s or 10s. It's just going to come in to the 4. He's going to come into the 4 and go 11-9
Agree. Got 50 seconds.
because then double 6s is still playable, all right?
No,
double
double
6s
six
leaves a shot here.
leave
Nope,
a
it
shot.
does leave a shot here. So now he wants to hit loose with 8s, 4s, and 3s.
8. Albert Stegg up 8-4 on Victor Ashkenazi. Again, Albert is 4-1 and Victor's 5-0.
Now he doesn't want to roll a 5. He wants to roll 6s,
That's
3s, and 4s. Now double 6s is fine. In with the 6.
yeah.
Yep.
I guess so. We just need a single game.
Yep. He just wants to clear smooth.
I would take it off. I'd
Keep
take it
him on
off.
keep him on the roof one more roll.
Don't want to let him roll double 6.
And just
That's a good roll.
safety. Now there's no bad rolls next roll. No shot levers. No possible shot levers now.
It's another good roll. Pretty good.
And now as long as he comes in, you're happy. And if he doesn't, you just don't want to roll a double.
Okay, now 4s, 5s, 6s, and 3s.
Okay. He really wants white to just come in now.
Ooh, that's it.
Well,
Well,
it's
congratulations.
he's probably, only has a couple percent here.
This
Like
one's
one,
over.
like 1%.
This is done.
And it's over.
Well,
4 rolls. Congratulations to John Klein for being 6-0.
6-0 John Klein, and he's right now he's the only person who's 6-0. Victor is down 8-4. So
But if Victor does come back and win, John Klein and Victor will play as the 2 undefeateds
Yep.
next. And Richard, with 1 loss, can still win the tournament. So you might be seeing more of Richard today.
that's right. That's
So we're going to be on break now until we get another match going at the scheduled time. Do you have the schedule, Joe? Do we know what time
I don't
it is?
know the schedule.
We can let people know what the schedule says.
All right, and I have to run, so you might have a new partner.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm doing commentary on the
Okay.
next one. I'm just trying to let the people know what time the next round is. So round 8 is at 11:45 here. That's in about, what? Oh, we're behind.
So, yeah, we're about
I
we're
guess
a little behind.
Well, it's going to probably be in the next 20 or 30 minutes. I would say within 30 minutes.
yeah.
This match was a longer one with a lot of games.
Yep.
But once they do the redraw, we'll have another match and some more commentary for you.
Jonah, thank you so much.
Thanks,
it's been
Joe.
a pleasure.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, really pleasure. And a great match.
20 to 30 minutes is pretty accurate.
All right.
Yeah.
That was good. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Well, have fun hanging out.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, that was good. Which one did we disagree with?
All right, end of day one. We played the BMAB today along with the Super Jackpot and the warm-up event. I've got some winners. None of the events are done yet, but in the BMAB event, we've got our final 4 that are currently 4-0. They're gonna play each other, so we're gonna have 2 winners. One of the winners is either gonna be Linda Clay or Sean Garber, and the other winner is gonna be either Phil Perlmuter or Albert Stagg. In the warm-up event, tonight, we have 3 of our final 4 in the championship division. That's Phil Simborg, Brian Vance, and Linda Clay again, obviously having a really good day. And then in the Super Jackpot, we have Greg Merriman and Michael Irvin, who actually won the event, 2 years ago, I believe? So yeah, lots of play today. I think we ended up with something like, math, like 85, 95 matches played, so tons of backgammon. We are on day 2. This is the jackpot day, the primary jackpot day. We have 56 Masters jackpot entries. That means 56 times somebody said, I've got $500 and I'm gonna win at backgammon. Kit Woolsey is in the final playoff of the Masters jackpot. Mike Horry from Atlanta. We also have some other big names that are winning matches. Dennis Culpepper, Kent Goulding, Phil Simborg, Victor Ashkenazi, Ed O'Loughlin, all going into their 3rd match. We've got 8 more people that are gonna play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do a redraw so that the final 7 play each other. And yeah, we'll see who comes out on top. We also have 32 people in the open jackpot. 24 played today, 8 more tomorrow. And then in the open jackpot, we've got Ray Spehar and David Kettler already in the final 4. Avi Cohen is gonna play Rick Wolf. These guys are both from Florida. They play all the time, I'm sure, but they're up here gonna play to get to the money. And then 16 in the advanced jackpot. In the advanced jackpot, Alec Izzo from Florida is in the finals. Ghazi El-Kanani is waiting for the players tomorrow to get to the finals, hopefully. And then tonight we did the doubles tournament. 30 teams came to play doubles, and they're actually still finishing up behind me. I think we're down to probably about 1/8 of that, so we're probably down to about the final 4 teams. We started our streaming today. You can check us out on Double Take and on USBGF channels, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. This is turning out to be massively bigger than last year, and we are all excited, both staff and players alike. Hope that if you're at home, you'll consider coming next year, joining this massive crowd and taking us to even bigger numbers. Otherwise, stay tuned. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're putting it up everywhere we can. You can watch the streaming. You can keep up with the updates. You can check out the brackets on usbgf.org and see who's winning. Cheer for your favorite players. And we'd love to hear from you. This is Ben Friesen with the Cherry Blossom Backgammon Championship. Friday night and we are feeling good. We are down to finalists in nearly all of our side events, and we have some great looking numbers for our ABT main event tomorrow. Wednesday we started with the warm-up, and we now have our winner. It's Phil Simborg. That is the DC Metro Open Championship Division winner. And in the DC Metro Open Advanced Division, our winner was Tom Jane. And Tom's a local here. He's working with Julius High on the Backgammon for Everyone program, as well as our beginner event. We had 4 jackpot events this weekend. On Wednesday, we played the Super Jackpot with 8 entrants. The finalists are Michael Urban and Greg Merriman. Thursday and Friday, we've played the other jackpots. Our biggest jackpot, the Masters Jackpot, has a prize pool of almost $30,000 because we had 64 entrants. As far as I know, this is the biggest Masters jackpot in any recent time in ABT. Our final 4 for that are Chris Trencher, Dennis Culpepper, Stepan Nunez, and Kit Woolsey. In the open jackpot, we have our finalists, David Kettler and Avi Cohen. There were 32 entrants in that. In our doubles event, our finalists are Candice Mayron and Kit Woolsey versus GL Harvey and Avi Cohen. In our doubles, we had 30 entrants. They played on Thursday night, and we had the semifinals here on Friday. The finals for that will play Sunday. Hopefully we'll catch it on stream. We did have one event play all the way to conclusion, the advanced jackpot, which had 16 entrants. And our runner-up was actually Alec, and our winner was Bob Ellis. And this is an exact repeat of last year. They're gonna have some beautiful trophies to go next to last year's trophy. So make sure you catch all the action on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, and we'll see you there. Ben Friesen here with the Cherry Blossom Backgammon Championships. This is your day 4 recap. It's Saturday. We had the main event starts today. We started off this morning with 96 players in the championship division. After 5 rounds, we are currently down to 48. We've cut half the field. The rest come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. We've got some big names in the undefeated part of that bracket, which is Victor Ashkenazi, Richard Munitz, and John Klein. Victor, everyone knows as one of the rock stars of backgammon here in the US, but also abroad. Richard Munitz, a huge backgammon supporter and just outright amazing guy. Many people forget, also incredibly good at backgammon. Early winner in the ABT, has racked up tons of points. John Klein, also a legend of backgammon, but a local player. So everybody's got somebody to root for. In the advanced division, we had 42 players this morning. We should have about 21 left, and we have one undefeated player, Alan Pruce. In the intermediate, we had 19 players, and also there'll be about 9 or 10 left there. We did not have any movement on the jackpot. We did have one side event that progressed today, which was the DC Metro Open in the championship division. Karen Davis beat Sean Garber and is now in the consolation final against Jean-Guy Roy. Tomorrow, Sunday, is our last day of the tournament, and we will be finishing everything from top to bottom, the jackpots, the main events, the blitzes, just everything we've got finishes tomorrow. We start at 10 a.m., and you can follow the action on the USBGF brackets, usbgf.org, the YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We'll post it everywhere. We expect to finish late tomorrow, maybe 8, 9 o'clock for the jackpots, but we will be giving out some beautiful trophies, tons of prizes, and can't wait to congratulate the 2024 Cherry Blossom Backgammon Championship champion.